Lotsa People Lake. Alright. He's got his there. I'll come out down here. Well, good morning. It is Thursday. Thursday, June 22nd. I am at Lotsa People Lake up in the Swan Range past Sealy Lake. One other person here fishing got here ahead of me. I'm not real sure what to expect today. The theme, if you've been following my stuff, my videos, the theme across Montana, I've basically fished 5 lakes in the last 2 weeks, and it's been very, very difficult fishing. All across the state, and I believe that it has to do with the June weather. This June has been unusually cold and wet, and it seems like it storms. We have a storm system come through every couple of days, and I think the weather just hasn't been stable enough for good stillwater fishing. So don't know really what to expect for today, and I'm having trouble getting my line out. But so this lake, it's like my favorite 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's basically my favorite early and late season lake. I'll be honest, I've never fished it this late in June. I usually fish it, in May, as soon as I can get up here, and into early June. If there's, no other better options, but yeah, I haven't fished it this late in June. Interestingly enough, the water, I was up here 2 weeks ago, and I struggled to catch one fish, and I lost, I think, 1 or 2 others. Really, really disappointing when I was up here before. So we'll see what happens today. A little bit of chop on the water, which is good. Just a really very, very slight breeze. Because it's been so, we actually had snow in the mountains, I guess, in some of the mountains over the past few days. We're kind of, again, we're in between storm systems, so I don't know what that means for this. We had high pressure that I think moved in yesterday. We'll see what happens today. So interestingly enough, the water temperature here is actually cooler than what it was when I fished it 2 weeks ago, and it's just because of the weather, the cold, and the cool weather and the wet weather we've been having. So yeah, we'll see how it fishes today. Finally been in the water an hour and a half. I'm seeing fish on the fish finder, and I'm seeing a few rises, but it's been very, very slow. And I got something here. I'm fishing know, in about 10, 11 feet of water. And I've been trying some different things. I've been alternating. I've got an intermediate line with a Denny's Calabatus nymph and an AP emerger that I've been casting into shore and then trolling around. And then I've also been getting into a little bit deeper water, like 10 feet of water, and trying a couple flies under a strike indicator, and that's what this guy is hooked on, and seems to be a decent fish, I guess. If I can get the great, just what I needed. My net is tangled. Are you kidding me? There we go. So he looks to be a decent fish. He's trying to get behind me. Little cut, nice cut. Doesn't want to come in yet. Yeah, I was fishing in about 11 feet of water. I had the strike indicator set, and interested to see what he picked up here. So the flies I've got on, I've got the point fly is a Black Sally, which is a Chironomid pupa. It's one of Phil Rowley's patterns. I use it a lot in this lake. And then I did something else for the dropper. I've got a green cheek dial Bach on, which is first end. That's what he took. He took the green cheek dial Bach. That's interesting. Nice cut, about 14 inches, and whoa! Yeah, he took the dial Bach. So I put it on here because it can be suggestive of different things, including like a. There we go. Oh boy, he's nice. He's a nice fish. This is a very nice fish. This might. Oh yeah, he's pretty. Boy, he's a big fish. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger than. There's the dial Bach. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the dial Bach there. It's the green cheek dial Bach. Alright, this is a super nice fish. Let's see if I can show him to you, and then he's certainly splashing around. He's a big fish. This is kind of going to be interesting. So that's him. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty fish? Pretty west slope. Big fat slab. That's a nice fish. Alright, let me see if I can. I don't know if he'll let me show him to you or not. Look at that. Wow. What a pretty fish. Alright, let's see if I can drag him out of here real quick. And he doesn't want to be handled. This is a nice fish. There we go. Back you go. So it's noon, maybe a little afternoon, and pulled over for a bit of lunch. Yeah, slow fishing, but it's a little bit better than it was last time 2 weeks ago. I've actually caught a fish. I've seen some activity. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this black Sally off the point fly, and I'm going to re-rig I'm going to put some kind of a balanced leech on, I think, as the point fly. The fish that I caught, he took that Dial Bach. The Dial Bach, it's a green cheek Dial Bach, and it's an English pattern. It's a UK pattern. It's basically tied with peacock herl, a copper rib, and then it has 2 green cheeks on it. This is it. Whether that focuses or not, I don't know. But so I'm going to change. I'm going to put probably some kind of a balanced leech. This lake has a light colored bottom, like a marl bottom, and so let's see here. Did I not bring any balanced leeches with me? Yeah, I did. I have balanced leeches here, but most of them are black or maroon. So I have some olive ones, but they may be standard ones. So anyway, more to come. So it's a beautiful day up here. So on a lake like this, what you want to see in the summer like this, early summer, is you want to see feeding fish, rising fish. And when you don't see that this time of year, it's always cause for concern. Trout generally, well, cutthroats, rainbows, they tend to feed on the surface. I've seen a few rising fish, but not near as much as would be normal. And generally, when you see this, it can correspond to unstable weather, and we've had unstable weather basically this entire month. Right now, we're in between storm systems, so on a day like this, otherwise the conditions are almost ideal. You got just a slight ripple on the water, which is good. The fish would feel safe. Sunny, and the ripple is slow enough. The breeze on the water is slow enough to where you can kind of see fish if they're present, and it's not flat, so it doesn't put them down. But what can happen when you have when you have unstable weather, it'll put the fish down. It will put the fish down, and you either stay home or you get out and you try to work for them. And there's no silver bullet on catching them. Generally, what I'm kind of doing is hanging out in about 11 feet of water, 8 to 12 feet of water, and they really won't chase anything if this is what's going on. If they've been put down because of unstable weather, they won't really chase anything. So you kind of gotta use a real slow presentation, a couple of flies under a strike indicator, which is what I caught that fish on. So we'll see how the afternoon is. If we could get some stable weather, things would probably turn on. Well, the good news is I've hooked a fish. The bad news is he may have gotten me around a weed, I don't know. Oh, I may still have him. Yep. Looks like I still have him. They do this in this lake. Yeah, I still have him. Barely. He's not a big fish. He's a little guy. Yeah, little guy. Oh my goodness gracious. There's the little guy. Little cut. Back you go. Well, it's about 3:30 and I'm headed in. I'm doing a final drift before I get out. Drifting chironomid and a dial Bach under an indicator. Just real slow today, just terribly slow. That guy over there, I just talked to him here a little bit ago, and he indicated that he's caught one fish in 2 days of fishing here. So it ain't just me. I found that throughout the entire state, though. The last couple weeks, it's just been really, really slow, and I keep coming back to unstable weather. That's the only thing I can think of. Pretty day up here. Usually in here with this water like it is right now, I'm in about 12 feet of water. You can usually see fish cruising in here, and I haven't seen that. There's some little ones rising, but I just haven't seen the normal fish movement that I usually see in this lake. So. I gotta tell you, this is like I can't remember a worse spell in Montana than this. I've made fished 6 different lakes, 5 lakes in 6 trips. A couple of them I fished twice, and I've never seen anything like this in terms of the slowness of the fishing. It's just crazy bad. Never seen anything like this. Again, I can only guess it's the weather. I managed 2 here. Caught a real nice. The first one was really nice, really thick fish. Probably 16, 17 inches, really fat, like a slab. And then the second one was just a little guy, but tough fishing up here.